I'm in the tasting room with Edouard Moueix. We are going to be tasting some fabulous wines from the 2009 vintage today. The first one we're going to work with is the Belair-Monange. This was named after, I think you said, well, what, your grandmother? Or
great-grandmother.
Great-grandmother. And this land has been producing wine for at least 500 or 600 years. That's just phenomenal. You have old Roman records that go back.
Yeah. So the Romans were here in the 1st century and produced wine in the region, especially in Saint-Emilion in the first century.
And this estate, or this area, unlike the other wines we're going to taste today, this is mostly limestone, isn't it?
Exactly. I mean, it's the plateau itself is pure limestone. It's right next to the village of Saint-Emilion. It's the highest point of that area. And there's another part of the vineyard which is facing south, clear on top of limestone, but it's very mineral in general due to the limestone, and it's quite fresher and more elegant, more feminine than the Pomerol, which are quite muscular.
Well, I have to admit, I cheated a little bit before we went on camera and enjoyed putting my nose in this glass, and there's just the display of fruit and freshness that come out of this is so much different than from the soils that they have clay and gravel and so on.
Yeah.
So, but let's go to it. And right off that this has sort of a beautiful, kind of a beautiful sort of, dark raspberry look, but you can see through it. It's not so dark that you can't. And on the nose, it just has that gorgeous, fresh sort of, raspberry fruits jumping out of the glass. It's I think I said this to you earlier. This is one of these wines that says, "I'm ready. You can drink me now. You can lay me down for a while, but I'm fresh enough so that you can enjoy me now."
Those vineyards of Saint-Emilion are quite unique in a sense because the wines are fairly generous in their youth, but still a little restrained. Very French in a sense, where the more they age, the more flesh they will develop. And if you open the old Belair, the 82s and even 83 of Belair or older, they are wines which are still very young and lively because they retain that freshness and develop the shell of fresh around it.
One of the things I noticed in this wine is the fruit first presents itself, and then the firm structure comes afterwards. In the mid palate, in the back of the palate, some kind of licorice, graphite, but there's some muscle there, but it's restrained muscle.
Exactly.
It's just a gorgeous effort. It's just a wonderful, wonderful